Hey YouTube, and thank you for watching Junkworks DIY Garage. Well, we're in my son's van here, 97 Astro van, and it's doing a no start issue. But to do the pressure testing on this rig, I need to remove the doghouse here. Unfortunately, it does have the CD player, which might make things a little more difficult. But all in all, these seem like they're fairly simple to take out. But I've never done one of these ones. I've done them in old vans, but not one of these. So first thing I gotta do is probably clean out all his crap. And these are the worst cup holders in the history of cup holders ever made, and it is sticky and nasty. So hopefully you take care of your car a little better than my son has. And I noticed you just couldn't see any of that. So underneath there is this piece. It's just Velcro tabs on either side that goes underneath this part of the carpet, and then on the back there's some more Velcro that hooks across to that piece right there. So simple, fairly easy. But the first thing I see now I'm going to need to take out is right here, and over on the other side there's a couple of 1/2 inch nuts coming off some studs here. There's also nuts on the floor going straight down into the floor. I'm not sure, but I don't think we need to worry about those right now. But so we're going to start with these ones, go from there. From there, we're going to pop that little booger out and try not to lose it. Surprisingly, that's actually a metal piece. It's not made out of plastic. And then I gotta go get a screwdriver, which I believe it's a, yep, it's a Torx bit. So I gotta figure out what size that is. As I do sometimes, I probably made this look harder than it is. You don't need to take the glove box off, first of all. Pretty much all I've taken off is there's 2 screws on either side that are capped off by the metal plates, and 2 nuts that came off of 2 studs down below here, and pulled off the piece of carpet right here that's velcroed down. So in theory this should pull up and pop out, or pop out to some extent. There we go. I'm going to go to the other side and pull on that better, because what it is there's a couple of clips down in either corner that just clip into a couple of recess holes. Just grabbing on the back corner, pulling, kind of pulling on this as well. All right, holy catfish, there's a lot of garbage back here. So now we got all the wires we have to deal with that's just kind of hanging off wires. There's a couple things unclipped back here. I'm gonna have to look and see if I need to reclip them, but it doesn't appear to be anything that should have came loose where they are, so we'll see. Right now what we have is there's all the cigarette lighter or 12-volt adapter things are all kind of right here, attached into a clip here, and it appears you can just kind of pop that off. I need to get back here a little more so I can hold on to things. So push on, there we go. This clip here, there's like a little thing you push here, and that pops out. This is attached to everything, and it wasn't attached to anything, and if it would have came loose, this would have came loose. So I think this was just not attached to anything for some reason. Then we got the CD player here and the wires that are attached to that, and that's just plugged into the back as well, a little thumb plug, and pop that off. You might not have that, and there might be other things in that area, but that pulls that whole system off here. And once again, I am going to kind of look around and see if this and this were attached to nothing, and I don't know why. So if I figure that out, that there's something those need to be attached to, I will tell you later on. So now it's time to take all this off here. And quite honestly, I think we can get this out of the way first. It just pops out from down here, and then this just kind of goes over the top of a heater duct over here. We'll get that up and out of the way to just give us more room. Don't forget to put that back or you won't have any heat in the back of your rig. You know what, I'm not going to put that up there because the next thing we need to do is go right through here. And you need one of two things: a very long screwdriver that you can stick up in there. And quite honestly, I have two, and hopefully you can see these compared to this hump here. Neither of those are long enough. So then I kind of got a closer look at this thing back here, and if you go up through here with a 5/8 socket, I got a deep well. I don't think you'd need a deep well, but I got a couple of pretty long extensions. I could probably get away with just the one, but I'm going to use two just to give myself more room. And go up through here, and you can vaguely see it's a 5/8. Those feel like they're fairly loose. Now we got two more, one here and one over here, which is going to those brackets. I don't think these are that big. They are not. Okay, yep, we got a 1/2 inch right here. These appear to be just a clip that comes off and hooks over the top of a molded end piece here. So we'll put those in our parts here. And I do believe, could be wrong, but I do believe this is going to pull up and pop out. So first of all, I can say don't try and grab here and pull on this, because you'll end up pulling it out of the hole there. No big whoop, this is all covered up. What I ended up doing is actually going back here towards the back and kind of pulling, not really pulling on the rug per se, but kind of pushing on this. There's a solid edge kind of, and that kind of popped this up some. So I think I can get underneath here now and do some wiggling, but I'm not sure yet again if I got these back ones undone all the way. And I'm thinking I might not. So I'm gonna work on those a little bit more and see if I feel something pop free. They keep getting looser and then tighter and then looser. So it could be they have to be in a specific spot or something like that. I don't know. There we go. So I just didn't get that out enough. The bolt doesn't come out. It loosens all the way off. Sure did feel like it was kind of turning, getting tight, and then loosening back up, and then getting tight. So that's kind of why I thought it would go that way. There we go. Now there is kind of like a plate over here on this side that you can't see that there's a screw going through. You don't need to take that off, at least so far. Now, so just notice that there's a loop right here to kind of pull on things. So just pulling this out. I've seen people do this without pulling the seat out here, but the seat's 4 bolts and you have it out. I actually did a video. It's not real difficult, but get content that way. But regardless, I wouldn't want to try it without pulling the seat out, but I'm sure you can if you really wanted to. Before I completely pull it out, on both sides it has this, whatever it is, little bolt here, so it pokes out, so that should kind of locate it in the hole and then bring itself in. It does not come all the way out, so there you go. Now you know it's that way on both sides. So now we can get in here and do some testing on the fuel pump. We're gonna pressure test the fuel pump on this thing and see what's going on. If you need to know that, go watch that on a separate video, as well as if you need to do any other things on this rig, go check out my playlist for this rig. Alright, thanks for watching Junkworks DIY Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master none. You all have a good one.